Hello, Internet. Green Goggle Man here with
Blue Hair Man.
Blue Hair Man to talk about this week's episode of Comedy Group 101. We actually just got out of Batman v Superman.
Dawn of Justice.
Indeed. So, we're going to give our thoughts. Spoilers, probably.
Yeah, if you haven't watched it, skip past this part of the video.
So we're going to do spoilers. Watch out for the table. We're going to shake things. In our wrath
at the film that we just witnessed.
All right, so Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice.
Yeah, that was a thing that happened.
It was.
Yeah.
A mess.
Very much so. Because when I think of Superman, I think like a morose, long-winded, sad, music video that's maybe from, I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even know what to say. It was just the amount of smiling that happened in that movie. I think maybe 2 people smiled in that movie. Maybe.
So the big trap, the big oh my God, Superman might be bad, is this setup in the desert where Lois Lane's in trouble
because she's visiting some arms dealer.
Which, by the way, crack journalism.
Yes.
Her first question: "Are you a terrorist?" Good. I'm sure he'll say yes to that.
Clearly, I mean,
that's what you would.
Yeah,
oh, you got. Oh,
God! Got me on the. I should have said no.
So all of the.
Then they also spoiler alert. They shoot Jimmy Olsen in the head.
Shoot him in the head. He's a CIA agent.
Yeah, he's there for a minute. And they shoot him in the head.
Then they shoot him in the head.
That's the death of Jimmy Olsen. Superman's pal, Jimmy Olsen.
They could have called it the death of Jimmy Olsen.
Literally, they decided to put in Jimmy Olsen to shoot him.
So, good point. They shoot him.
In the head.
And then they shoot everyone else in the camp. And then Superman gets blamed for shooting
because he shows
deaths.
up and saves Lois. But because everybody else died from gunshot wounds, clearly Superman is behind all of this.
And
the only reason that they found out about this is because they used special LexCorp bullets. Now, had they used normal bullets, everyone would think, oh...
What are bullets?
Yes.
I don't know what you mean.
But they had to have these special proprietary bullets.
Right.
In order to just...
shoot a normal guy, not a Superman bullet.
No. It's the normal human-killing bullets, but only special LexCorp brand human-killing bullets.
So this completely incomprehensible setup then leads to Superman has to go to Capitol Hill to defend himself.
Well, there's a lot of talk of Congress and hearings about Superman and this dude with no legs who's pissed at Superman because he doesn't have legs anymore.
Which again, Superman's defending the city from aliens.
I mean, he didn't do a very good job. I'll give him credit for that. In Superman Man of Steel, he didn't do a very good job because he was like, hey, I'm just going to keep just pummeling everyone into every building possible.
But a girder fell on this guy's legs because the bad guys were trying to do bad things, not because Superman threw a girder at him. To
be fair, frankly, the reason the guy actually gets hit by a girder in the first place is because he waits until Bruce Wayne tells his employees to leave their building.
The opening shot of the movie, basically, more or less, is Bruce Wayne flying over from Gotham, which is
across the bay from
the bay.
Metropolis. They're the Twin Cities now because that's where the only 2 cities in the DC universe exist.
So Bruce Wayne flies over to Metropolis, gets off his helicopter, only then calls Wayne Enterprises and tells the big boss there, hey, maybe we should start evacuating people.
At which point they're like, oh, hey, that's a good point. Maybe we should.
Meanwhile,
not because we can see the giant death laser out the window.
Buildings are falling
that is destroying
all
around them. It's only when Bruce Wayne calls whilst driving into the city, which is a smart move.
You can call from Gotham. That's kind of my point.
Or his helicopter, or literally anywhere other than...
He sees out of his window, horrible things are happening in the city. Hey, CEO, why don't we evacuate the building? Thanks. No, wait. I'm going to fly over first.
Yeah, no.
Hey, those reports need doing. Don't let anybody out till 3 at the earliest. 3 o'clock, you can let them go early.
He also then has the weird chase scene into Gotham, which was, I mean, it's a car commercial. They've literally turned it into a car commercial, and there's no purpose to the scene other than to be a car commercial for a Nissan Cube or something. I don't know what it is. Because that's what Bruce Wayne would drive. I don't know. I have no clue. But yeah, so that all happens, and then Bruce Wayne saves the guy from under the girder after he chose to
So now
not
he's lost his
evacuate
legs.
beforehand, and then he's mad at Superman because of that, or maybe he's not really that mad at Superman, and Lex is paying him to be mad at Superman. I don't know.
I think,
and the movie doesn't
Lex
know
gives
either.
gives him a wheelchair that will blow up.
He does, but there's also like he's like sending back checks that Bruce Wayne's giving him to like help him pay for stuff.
Which, by the way, is it that easy to sneak an explosive into like the White House? Like, oh no, don't check this giant metallic object. I have no legs.
It's a LexCorp brand explosive, which are very effective, apparently,
Very
or
hard.
hard to find.
So Superman goes to Capitol Hill to eventually defend himself,
To
which actually
which
could be a dramatic scene.
It could.
It could be an interesting scene. He
However,
doesn't say a word.
It is derailed, 1, by the exploding legless man, and 2, by Holly Hunter having this weird moment where she stares whilst interrogating or questioning Superman, where she stares at a mason jar of peach tea sitting. She has not noticed until this very moment, sitting on the Senate hearing,
which is
table.
not peach tea.
No, it is
Lex
Luthor's urine. Because they had a conversation earlier about peach tea being urine, and she sees this, loses all track, can't finish, gets confused. Maybe she drank it, maybe she didn't.
Yeah, right.
We don't know.
Right, we don't know. Did she drink the pee?
Her last thoughts before she is blown to death is that pee right there?
And did I drink it? You'd think she would have known it if she had sipped pee.
think.
She'd be like, "Oh, that's pee. That's not tea."
To be fair,
that's...
I don't know what urine tastes like.
Okay, fair enough. But this also brings up an awesome point. Lex Luthor not only planted a bomb, he shows up at the Capitol to witness, and then leaves, obviously, so he didn't die. But somewhere in that stuff, Lex Luthor pees into a mason jar, sneaks into the Senate, puts his mason jar full of... Maybe he has an underling do it.
It could have been the underling that his personal assistant,
but he labels
Mercy
it,
Graves,
handwritten label.
who's a character, by the way, and then gets blown up in this explosion because Lex Luthor is clearly just a dick. Aside from the fact that he wants to kill Superman for really, really vague reasons, like, my dad was mean, therefore I want to kill God. Everyone keeps calling Superman God, by the way. I feel like at one point he's just going to be like, I never said I was God. Like, I'm just a really strong dude.
Lex is a mess, just like the movie. And by the end, he's like this gibbering idiot who's prophesizing the coming of Darkseid. He doesn't say the name Darkseid.
No, but
that's more
we all know that's
who
what
he is. But he's got this snot running down his nose.
And I have a baby who has that friggin' like I wanted to like just go and like wipe it off there and be like no get like a boogie wipe and just be like no because that bugs me a lot now.
God, it was horrible. Just
awful. not a good thing.
Spoiler alert: Superman dies but doesn't.
Yeah, he levitates a speck of dirt at the very end.
The speck of
from
dirt
inside of his coffin.
Which he has 2 funerals. They go through this
whole
whole
half an hour.
Oh my God, he was gonna marry you. This
now
is
he's
the worst
dead.
thing. Play a bagpipe.
A lot of bagpipes in Kansas, by the way.
And then levitating dirt. He's not dead. Credits. So it's like
we've just wasted a half an hour of your time.
Just told us he wasn't dead.
You could have said that. You didn't because you wanted to drag this movie out more. Which, by the way, like the first like hour and a half of this movie, nothing really happens. Like they're just kind of talking about like setting up the absurd like battle between like Lex Luthor sets it up so that like Batman will steal the kryptonite from him instead of just literally giving him the kryptonite and saying, "Hey, here's kryptonite."
Right. Also,
you don't like Superman.
Batman's theft is also first of all, Batman kills.
He kills up a lot of people. Like using
them.
guns, bombs. Totally okay with that.
Which is
shotguns.
Way anti-Bat, and he's psychotic.
Yeah, he's pretty. Yeah,
and he has
like one of his first lines is like, "We're criminals." Duh, Alfred. He brands people now.
He brands people.
You know.
But so he tags the truck that's carrying the kryptonite.
With a very obvious bat tracer.
Actually,
by the way.
very
It's
obvious.
like beeping loudly and.
But he does tag it in his own mind. He has now secured. He knows where it's going to go. So what does he then do? Follows the truck and tries to blow up everyone involved with truck and its defense. Like, couldn't you just track it? Isn't the tracking supposed to be?
Isn't stealth a big thing with
Which is what he does anyway. He eventually goes to where the thing is.
He just goes once he knows where it's going.
But first,
he already kind of knew where it was going to begin with, but then like tracks it to be sure, follows it, blows up half the thing. Superman shows up and says, "Hey, I don't like you, ignoring the fact that he's chasing after a truck with a rocket launcher that's flying through Gotham, because Superman's like, hey, it's more important that you not do this than dudes with rocket launchers driving through,
shooting randomly in the city. Yeah. So that was Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice.
Oh, and Doomsday shows up and looks like a pile of goo that gets more bones and
just
You had a budget, Zack Snyder. You had so much money, and you could have made him look like he would. No.
Why did you choose this?
Another quick thing. That's we're just piling on here. Hey, there was stuff to like. Okay, anyway,
There wasn't entirely bad,
but the way we meet the Justice League is Lex Luthor had apparently been keeping tabs on the metahumans.
Yes.
By taking little YouTube clips of them, making logos for them, and so
in case you didn't know
them.
who Wonder Woman was, she has a little W and a W emblem over her little clip.
Blip, blip. And
Which,
then,
by the way, her clip has nothing incriminating on it at
Exactly.
all. It's like her at an ATM.
It's her. She's
the other one's
literally-
Cyborg is created, and the Flash stops people, and Aquaman is pissed off underwater and stabs
shoots a thing in the water.
Meanwhile, and then Wonder Woman uses the ATM in
right.
Paris.
Exactly. That was hilarious. Just the fact that the way we are introduced to the Justice League is someone watching a video of. So we watch a video of someone watching a video.
After the next, we're going to click on this video. There's the
Never
Flash.
mind showing it in first person or in real time, or we get that. Or no, we'll just show
YouTube
you.
clip.
Clip.
Yeah,
oh, nice.
all four in a row there.
Oh, video.
There you go.
Nice. That's more private.
That's our
setting.
Justice League. That's our Dawn of Justice right there.
Yeah.
Is the YouTube channel, Dawn of Justice.
So that was the Dawn of Justice.
Oh, yeah.
So there you go.
There'll be more of these, apparently.
Yeah.
Because someone thought, let's just keep going. Sense is for the weak.
So thumbs up.
To be fair, we were entertained.
We were entertained. It was fun.